If you're over 60 and have noticed that daily tasks feel a little harder than they used to, standing up from a chair, carrying groceries, keeping your balance while walking, you're not imagining things. Even people who eat reasonably well, take supplements, and stay active often experience gradual muscle loss with age. This process has a name, sarcopenia, and while it's common, it isn't something you're powerless against. Muscle tissue naturally becomes harder to maintain as we get older, especially if the body doesn't receive enough of the right nutrients at the right time of day. One of the most overlooked opportunities to support muscle health happens every single morning at breakfast. The foods you choose, or skip, can quietly influence how well your body repairs and maintains muscle throughout the day. The goal isn't perfection or extreme dieting, but making smarter, gentler choices that work with your body rather than against it. What's really happening to your muscles as you age? Muscle health is not just about strength or appearance. It's deeply connected to balance, mobility, metabolism, and independence. Throughout the day, muscles are constantly being broken down and rebuilt. This is a normal process that allows the body to adapt and stay strong. However, after about age 60, the rebuilding side of that equation slows down. Your body becomes less efficient at using protein, and muscle tissue is lost more easily if it isn't consistently stimulated and nourished. Overnight, while you sleep, your body enters a fasting state. By morning, your muscles are primed for nutrients, especially protein and supportive fats. Breakfast is often the first chance to signal your body that it's safe to rebuild and maintain muscle, rather than conserve energy by breaking tissue down. When breakfast lacks the right nutrients, or is dominated by refined carbohydrates, muscle repair may be delayed or reduced for the rest of the day. Why breakfast matters more than you think after 60. Many seniors were taught that breakfast should be light, low-fat, or quick. But as we age, breakfast becomes one of the most important meals for preserving strength. After an overnight fast, muscles are particularly responsive to protein and amino acids. Research shows that evenly distributing protein throughout the day, rather than consuming most of it at dinner, helps older adults better maintain muscle mass. Breakfast sets the tone. A meal that includes high-quality protein, healthy fats, and supportive micronutrients can help reduce muscle breakdown and improve how efficiently your body uses nutrients later on. On the other hand, a breakfast dominated by refined carbohydrates or lacking protein may leave muscles undernourished, even if later meals are more balanced. Common breakfast habits that don't support muscle health. Many breakfast foods are marketed as healthy simply because they are low in fat or fortified with vitamins. But that doesn't always mean they support muscle health in older adults. Foods that spike blood sugar without providing protein can leave you feeling tired and may contribute to muscle breakdown over time. Others lack the essential amino acids muscles need to repair themselves. This doesn't mean these foods are bad or dangerous, but when eaten regularly and without balance, they may not serve the needs of aging muscles particularly well. The key is understanding what these foods lack and how to improve your breakfast overall. Refined bread and muscle support. White bread and other refined grain products are easy to eat and familiar, but they offer little protein and digest very quickly into sugar. For older adults, this can lead to energy swings and does not provide the amino acids muscles need for repair. When blood sugar rises quickly and then drops, the body may rely more on stored energy, including muscle tissue, to maintain balance. Choosing whole grains occasionally is fine, but breakfast works best for muscle health when grains are paired with protein and healthy fats or replaced with more nutrient-dense options. Coffee first thing in the morning. Coffee itself is not harmful, and for many people it provides enjoyment and alertness. But drinking coffee on an empty stomach without any food may not be ideal for everyone, especially seniors who already struggle with muscle maintenance or energy regulation. Caffeine can increase stress hormones temporarily, which may affect how efficiently the body uses protein if no nutrients are available. Simply eating a small protein-containing breakfast before or alongside coffee can help soften this effect and support more balanced energy throughout the morning. There's no need to give up coffee. Just pair it thoughtfully. Processed meats at breakfast. Bacon, sausage, ham, and deli meats are often popular breakfast choices because they are flavorful, familiar, and quick to prepare. But they come with nutritional trade-offs that are especially relevant for older adults. These foods tend to be high in sodium, saturated fat, and preservatives such as nitrates, which may contribute to inflammation when consumed regularly. While they do provide some protein, the overall amino acid quality and nutrient density are lower compared to fresh, minimally processed options. Over time, relying heavily on processed meats can crowd out more supportive protein sources that better promote muscle maintenance and overall health. This does not mean processed meats need to be completely eliminated, but they are best enjoyed occasionally rather than as daily staples. For breakfast routines focused on strength and longevity, foods like eggs, Greek yogurt, lean poultry, cottage cheese, or plant-based proteins generally provide more balanced nutrition with fewer long-term drawbacks. Oatmeal with fat-free milk. Oatmeal is often viewed as a wholesome breakfast choice, and it can be. But the way it is prepared makes a significant difference in its ability to support muscle health. When oatmeal is eaten alone or paired with fat-free milk, it tends to be relatively low in protein and fat, which limits its effectiveness for muscle maintenance. Removing fat from dairy also reduces the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins that play roles in bone, muscle, and immune health. As a result, this type of breakfast may lead to quicker digestion, less satiety, and a higher likelihood of energy dips later in the morning. By using whole milk or adding protein-rich ingredients such as Greek yogurt, eggs, nuts, seeds, or nut butter, oatmeal can be transformed into a more balanced meal. These additions help slow digestion, improve nutrient absorption, and provide the amino acids needed to support muscle repair after the overnight fast. Sugary or refined cereals. Many breakfast cereals are marketed as healthy options because they contain added vitamins and minerals, but they often fall short when it comes to protein quality and overall nutritional balance. Refined cereals are typically made from processed grains and contain added sugars that digest quickly, leading to rapid rises and falls in blood sugar. For older adults, this pattern does little to support muscle repair or sustained energy and may contribute to fatigue later in the day. After an overnight fast, muscles benefit from a meaningful protein signal, and low-protein breakfasts make it harder to maintain strength over time. While cereals can still have a place in the diet, choosing varieties with higher protein content, whole grains, and minimal added sugars, or pairing cereal with protein-rich foods like yogurt or milk can make a noticeable difference. Small adjustments like these help align breakfast choices with the body's changing needs rather than relying on convenience alone. The good news: muscle can be supported at any age. One of the most encouraging truths about muscle health is that the body retains the ability to respond to better nutrition well into later life. Even in the 70s, 80s, and beyond, muscles can adapt positively when they receive consistent signals from protein intake, balanced meals, and gentle movement. Supporting muscle health does not require extreme diets, expensive supplements, or drastic lifestyle changes. Instead, small, steady improvements, such as choosing more supportive breakfast foods, can slow muscle loss and help preserve strength, balance, and independence. The goal is not to turn back the clock or chase youth, but to work with the body as it is today. By meeting the body's needs more intentionally, older adults can support daily function, reduce the risk of falls, and maintain confidence in everyday activities. Progress may be gradual, but it is meaningful and sustainable when built on realistic habits. Greek yogurt as a breakfast ally. Greek yogurt stands out as one of the most practical and accessible foods for supporting muscle health in older adults. Compared to regular yogurt, it contains significantly more protein per serving, providing essential amino acids that muscles need for repair and maintenance. It also offers a combination of faster digesting and slower digesting proteins, which helps support muscle over several hours rather than all at once. Choosing plain, full-fat Greek yogurt avoids unnecessary added sugars and supports better absorption of fat-soluble vitamins that contribute to overall health. Greek yogurt is also easy to customize, making it appealing for daily use. When paired with berries, nuts, seeds, or a small amount of honey, it becomes a balanced breakfast that supports muscle health, digestion, and steady energy. Its creamy texture and mild flavor make it especially suitable for seniors who may have dental concerns or reduced appetite, offering nourishment without feeling heavy or difficult to eat. Eggs and muscle maintenance. Eggs are often described as a complete protein because they naturally contain all 9 essential amino acids in proportions the human body can easily recognize and use, which is especially important for seniors whose muscles become less responsive to protein as they age. This makes eggs a practical and reliable option for supporting muscle maintenance without requiring large portions or complicated preparation. In addition to protein, whole eggs provide important nutrients found primarily in the yolk, including vitamins A, D, E, and B12, along with choline and healthy fats that support nerve signaling, muscle coordination, and overall cellular health. Eating the whole egg rather than only the whites allows seniors to benefit from this broader nutrient profile, which can support muscle repair as well as general vitality. Eggs are also gentle on digestion for most people and can be prepared in many ways: scrambled, boiled, poached, or lightly cooked with vegetables, making them easy to include regularly at breakfast. When paired with fiber-rich vegetables or healthy fats, eggs become part of a balanced meal that supports muscle repair without placing stress on digestion or blood sugar levels. Healthy fats and why they matter. Muscle health is often discussed in terms of protein alone, but healthy fats play an equally important supporting role, particularly for older adults. Fats are involved in hormone production, including hormones that influence muscle maintenance, energy regulation, and inflammation control. They also help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, such as vitamins A, D, E, and K, which contribute to muscle function, bone strength, and immune health. Including healthy fats at breakfast can help slow digestion slightly, leading to steadier energy levels and improved satiety throughout the morning, which reduces the likelihood of mid-morning fatigue or overeating later in the day. For seniors, this steadier energy can translate into better focus, improved balance, and more consistent physical activity. Rather than avoiding fats altogether, choosing appropriate sources, such as olive oil, avocado, nuts, seeds, or full-fat dairy in moderate amounts, supports muscle health in a sustainable and enjoyable way that aligns with the body's changing needs over time. Avocado and nutrient absorption. Avocado is a nutrient-dense food that offers a unique combination of monounsaturated fats, potassium, fiber, and antioxidants, all of which play supportive roles in muscle function and recovery. Potassium is especially important for seniors as it helps regulate muscle contractions, nerve signaling, and fluid balance, which can influence strength and coordination. The healthy fats in avocado enhance the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins from other foods on the plate, allowing the body to make better use of nutrients that support muscle and joint health. While avocado itself does not directly build muscle, it creates an internal environment that allows protein and micronutrients to work more effectively. Adding avocado to eggs, whole grain toast, or yogurt bowls improves both nutritional balance and satisfaction, making it easier to maintain consistent, nourishing breakfast habits. Its creamy texture and mild flavor also make it appealing for seniors who may have dental concerns or reduced appetite. Lean poultry and morning protein. Lean poultry, such as turkey or chicken breast, provides a concentrated source of high-quality protein along with important B vitamins that help the body convert food into usable energy. For seniors, consuming adequate protein earlier in the day can support muscle maintenance and reduce the strain on digestion later in the evening. While poultry at breakfast may feel unfamiliar to some, even small portions can significantly boost protein intake without adding excessive fat or sodium. Leftover chicken or turkey from dinner can be repurposed easily into morning meals, such as mixed into scrambled eggs or served alongside vegetables, making it both economical and practical. Gentle cooking methods like baking, grilling, or light sautéing help preserve nutrients and improve digestibility. Including lean poultry at breakfast can be especially helpful for seniors who struggle to meet their protein needs through traditional breakfast foods alone. Nuts and seeds for supportive nutrition. Nuts and seeds offer a valuable combination of plant-based protein, healthy fats, fiber, and minerals that support muscle function and recovery. Minerals such as magnesium and zinc play roles in muscle contraction, energy production, and tissue repair, while the healthy fats help reduce inflammation and support overall metabolic health. Fiber from nuts and seeds contributes to digestive comfort and more stable blood sugar levels, which can be particularly beneficial for seniors managing energy fluctuations. While nuts and seeds should not replace primary protein sources, they work well as additions to meals, enhancing both nutrition and texture. Small portions are sufficient, as these foods are energy-dense, and choosing raw or lightly roasted varieties may improve tolerance for some individuals. Adding nuts or seeds to yogurt, eggs, or oatmeal allows seniors to benefit from their nutrients without overcomplicating meal preparation. How to build a muscle-supportive breakfast plate. Creating a muscle-supportive breakfast does not require strict rules or complex recipes. A simple and effective approach is to include a clear protein source, a source of healthy fat, and optional fruits or vegetables for fiber and micronutrients. This structure helps ensure that muscles receive the amino acids they need for repair, while also supporting digestion, energy balance, and overall health. Examples include Greek yogurt with berries and nuts, eggs cooked with vegetables and avocado, or oatmeal enhanced with yogurt and seeds. These combinations provide a balance of protein, fats, and carbohydrates that work together rather than competing for absorption. Consistency is more important than perfection. Eating a reasonably balanced breakfast most days can have a meaningful impact over time. Seniors should focus on meals that feel satisfying, enjoyable, and sustainable rather than striving for idealized or restrictive patterns. Real-life improvements through small changes. Many older adults who make modest adjustments to their breakfast habits notice gradual but meaningful improvements in how they feel and move throughout the day. These changes often show up as increased energy, better balance, and greater confidence during everyday activities, rather than dramatic transformations. Feeling steadier when climbing stairs, less fatigued during errands, or more comfortable carrying groceries are practical signs that muscles are being better supported. These improvements typically develop over weeks or months, reflecting the body's natural pace of adaptation. Nutrition works best when paired with gentle movement, such as walking, light resistance exercises, or balance-focused activities, which further signal the body to maintain muscle tissue. Together, consistent nourishment and regular movement create a foundation for maintaining independence and quality of life. Managing expectations and staying realistic. It is important to approach muscle health with realistic expectations, especially later in life. Nutrition alone cannot replace medical care, physical therapy, or strength training when those interventions are necessary. However, Food provides the foundation that allows other treatments and activities to be more effective. Supporting muscle health is not about reversing aging or achieving unrealistic physical goals. It is about preserving function, reducing the risk of falls, and maintaining the ability to perform daily tasks comfortably. Progress may be gradual, and some days will feel better than others, but consistency in nourishing habits yields cumulative benefits over time. Seniors should view dietary changes as supportive tools rather than cures, integrating them into a broader approach to health that includes medical guidance and appropriate physical activity. A gentle reminder about individual needs. Every individual's body responds differently to food, and factors such as medical conditions, medications, digestive sensitivities, and personal preferences all influence what works best. Seniors should feel comfortable discussing dietary changes with healthcare providers, especially if managing conditions like diabetes, kidney disease, or heart concerns. Adjustments may be needed to tailor protein intake, fat sources, or portion sizes to individual needs. The ideas presented here are intended as flexible guidelines rather than rigid rules. Paying attention to how the body feels after meals and making small, thoughtful adjustments supports long-term success and comfort. Final thoughts on strength after 60. Aging does not automatically mean becoming weak or frail. While muscle loss is common, it is influenced by daily habits, particularly nutrition and movement. Breakfast offers a simple, repeatable opportunity to support muscle health in a way that feels manageable and enjoyable rather than overwhelming. By prioritizing protein, including healthy fats, and reducing reliance on low-nutrient foods, seniors can give their bodies the resources they need to stay strong and steady. These small, consistent choices support confidence, independence, and quality of life, allowing older adults to continue engaging in the activities and relationships that matter most.